Hello, my name is Katie Petrizzo, and the SDAIE strategy that I'm going to focus on is pictures and visuals. These are great ways to get our English language learners involved into the classroom and into the lesson. Now, SDAIE, many of us may not understand what it stands for, so let me just clarify. SDAIE stands for Specially Designed Academic Instruction in English. These strategies really help our English language learners develop and help them visualize what is going on in the classroom, as well as what's being taught. They tend to fall behind because they don't understand the language, but with these strategies, they're able to stay in tune into what is going on. So pictures and visuals. Many strategies include these and are a great way to help English language learners in the classroom. Some include felt boards. Felt boards are a great way to show them where the characters, where the storyline is going. Another one is character dolls. It's a great way for them to visualize what the characters look like. Another one may be sock puppets. This is a funny way that kids would love to interact and get ready for the story. Nicholson also explains that math manipulatives are a great way to help English language learners during a math lesson. It doesn't have to just be English when you work with the pictures or visuals. It can also be math. They can help them understand what 2 plus 2 is using math manipulatives on the table. Another one can be counters, counting things out, helping them along the way. Nicholson also says that it's very important that us as teachers treat our ELLs very wisely when we use these strategies. We want to make sure that we make them feel incorporated into the lesson, make them feel involved and important in what's going on. So the strategy that I'm focusing on is the story called Where the Wild Things Are. Now, in my lesson or in my strategy, I would read the story to them. But before I would do that, I would go over characters, settings, and main events. I would explain what characters are and how they're the main characters in the story, how they are the ones that are acting the roles in the story. Then I would talk about the setting, where the story takes place, where the characters are throughout the story. Then I would talk about the main events that take place in the story. The beginning, the middle, the end. There are 3 main that happen throughout the story. So then I would go over them and I would place them on the whiteboard. So I would place the character pictures on the whiteboard. I would place the setting pictures on the whiteboard. Then I would also place the 3 main events pictures on the whiteboard. I would have them all up there. Once they're taped on, I would read the story. And I would go through the story, and after the story, I would ask them, what do you think the characters were? Now let's look at our pictures and say, which one do we think? So looking at them, they would say that Max is a character as well as the monsters or the wild things are the character. Then I would label them characters. Then I would say, what do you think the setting was? Where did the story take place? What was going on? They would say, well, it started out in his bedroom, but it went into the island that he went to. So then they would visualize these pictures are the setting, his bedroom and the island. Then I would say, what are the 3 main events? What happened in the story? What was the first thing that happened? What was the middle? And what happened at the end? So I would have these 3 pictures placed up, and they would say, well, in the beginning, he put his costume on. In the middle, he went to his island, and he played with the monsters or the wild things. And then at the end, he went home because he was sad, and he had supper waiting for him. These 3 things would map out what the characters are, what the setting was, as well as the 3 main events, the beginning, middle, and end. These would help the ELLs, as well as the rest of my class, visualize what's going on, and it would allow the ELLs to look at the pictures and know these are the characters, this is the setting, these are the 3 main events. Thank you very much.